Residents of Benue are raising fresh concerns over the imminent threat of flooding following reports of a possible release of water from the Lagdo Dam in Cameroon. The anxiety is heightened by the onset of heavy rains, sparking fears of widespread displacement and damage across vulnerable communities in the state. TV's correspondent in Benue State reports on the growing apprehension among residents and the state government's efforts to mitigate the impact.
Flood-prone states in Nigeria are bracing for potential flooding through various measures to forestall the imminent disaster as Cameroon prepares to release water from the Lagdo Dam. The question on the lips of many remains the level of preparation by these flood-prone states to mitigate the impending danger. In Benue State, the government said beyond committee meetings, efforts are on to address the River Benue while construction of the water canal in Makidi is ongoing, together with other water control projects.
The long-term plan already written to the federal government for a need to evacuate and drench our river. That is what we are doing. Since they are yet to build a dam at the Kashimbra, so we'll continue to create awareness and ask our people who are at the riverine area to move to the high and safer areas. So that is what we are doing until River Benue is completely drainaged.
However, residents are concerned whether these measures will be enough to contain the aftermath of the release of water from the Lagdo Dam, as they share impact of previous experiences.
The experience is not good at all. I think it's about my 5th year here. The other year, 2022, 2023, thereabouts, if I can remember very well, it was really messed up. The whole place was like we couldn't stay. We had to pack out to where we never knew we were going. In fact, some of us, if not for friends, I don't know, it would have been really bad. But we had to pack out. We couldn't stay for almost 2 months. But we eventually came back again. It is not funny. It has not been funny. And then year in, year out, we keep running out and then coming back that way.
The one of last year was more than before. It destroyed our houses, as you can see. We are not staying in a comfortable way. By now we are afraid, because we are thinking if the rain is much, we'll still be stranded again, and we don't have anywhere to go.
It's actually a very terrible situation going on here. It's actually very terrible. When the whole project was going on, we thought it's something that will benefit us, but as you can see, it's of no benefit to us. So I actually don't know what's going on or what measures the government is putting in place to ensure that this place is what it's supposed to be. So we are hoping that the government will look into it as it is. You know, the financial issues of this country now, we actually don't have any means or anything at all to put this project going or something. So the government should help us look into it or do something about it.
Government, they sound warnings on a yearly basis. They try to remind us that we live in flood-prone areas, that we should evacuate, we should back ourselves out. But you find that the issue of housing is very difficult, it's very hard now. The costs of renting an apartment, most especially in a place where you feel you can be slightly comfortable.
The flooding in the state is dredging of the River Benue.
The main thing that government will do to help us to dredge this River Benue and other rivers, big rivers that are connected with it, that will be dredged. Because as the first one happened, it has shifted up the whole sharp sand in the river, thereby making the river not to have depth again. It's not deep enough. Once the water comes, we just overflowed the river and they started spreading out. So unless the river is dredged, if you don't dredge it, like any other canal, they say they are building, that will not solve our own problem here.
Benue residents hope that both the federal and state governments will put mechanisms in place to address this long-standing challenge.